Have you ever wondered how far one would go to avenge a loved one's dignity? Dinah was more than a character in a tale. She was a young woman, a sister, a daughter from the house of Jacob. Her life was irrevocably changed by an unjust act committed by Shechem, the son of a city leader. This was no ordinary city leader but the ruler of the very city that bore his name. Now imagine the shock, the outrage, the deep-seated anger that her brothers must have felt. The violation of their sister's honor was an act that demanded response. It was an affront not only to Dinah but to their family, their lineage. Their sister's dignity had been stolen, her innocence shattered. The brothers were not going to let this act go unpunished. They vowed to make things right, to restore their sister's honor. But at what cost? When faced with such an atrocity, Dinah's brothers were consumed by a desire for justice. Or was it revenge? Let's delve deeper. How far would you go to ensure justice is served? In the face of an unforgivable act, Dinah's brothers spun a web of deception. They seemed to swallow their rage, extending an olive branch to Shechem. They proposed a condition for the marriage, a strange request, yet one that seemed to promise unity and peace. Every man in the city of Shechem must undergo circumcision. Imagine the surprise among the city's inhabitants. Yet blinded by the prospect of intermarriage with Jacob's daughters, they agreed to this unusual ritual. The promise of a future brimming with alliances and prosperity was too tempting to resist. So every man in the city, from the least to the greatest, underwent circumcision. As the inhabitants of Shechem nursed their wounds, little did they know what lay ahead. Recovering and weakened, they were oblivious to the storm brewing on the horizon. With the city's men weakened and recovering, the stage was set for Dinah's brothers to enact their revenge. What price is too high when it comes to avenging a loved one? This question hangs heavy in the air as we delve deeper into the bloody aftermath of Shechem's cruel act against Dinah. In the heart of the city, the men of Shechem lay vulnerable, recovering from a painful ritual they had willingly undertaken for the promise of unity and prosperity. They were oblivious to the storm that was about to descend upon them. Dinah's brothers, their hearts seething with anger and the desire for retribution, seized this moment of vulnerability. Like a pack of wolves descending upon unsuspecting prey, they infiltrated the city. On this day there would be no mercy for the inhabitants of Shechem. Each man they encountered met the same fate, a swift and brutal end, a reckoning for the injustice inflicted upon their sister. The streets ran red with blood, the air filled with cries of despair, and the city of Shechem was soon devoid of its male population. Dinah's brothers, their hearts heavy but resolute, saw this act as the only fitting response to the atrocity committed against their sister. In their eyes, this was not an act of mindless violence but a necessary retribution. They believed they were exacting justice, restoring honor to their sister and their family. Yet, as we reflect on this chilling tale, we are compelled to question their actions. Yes, an unspeakable act was committed against Dinah, and yes, her brothers had every right to seek justice. But did the massacre of an entire city of men serve justice, or did it cross the line into the realm of revenge? The tale of Dinah's rape and the subsequent revenge of her brothers is a chilling reminder of the lengths to which individuals may go when faced with an injustice. It leaves us pondering, where is the line between justice and revenge?